Meech, would you consider yourself a rapper or a hip hop artist?
I'm a hip hop artist. I fucking love that question. Holy shit.
And what's the difference, bro?
I would like to hear this.
If you're gonna set far back.
Nah, I got you. I just had to take that one in. A rapper and a hip hop artist.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop's a culture. It's a lifestyle. It's not you know. There's rappers in hip hop. There's graffiti artists in hip hop. There's break dancers in hip hop. There's DJs in hip hop. There's such a huge difference between being a rapper and what past 10, 15 years have showed us and what people think a rapper is. Hip hop artist. That's I literally that chef's kiss. I love to hear that because dude, people rap, and it's just doesn't make you a hip hop artist, or doesn't just because you're on a drill beat or you're on a beat that sounds hip hop or we can say urban, whatever people want to talk about, and doesn't make you a hip hop artist. You got to understand the culture and the actual lifestyle that started hip hop.
No, isn't there a rap culture then? If there's a hip hop culture, there has to be the other side of the coin. Who would you say is the best hip hop artist of all time, and who's the best rapper of all time?
Okay, so gotta think for a second. Hip hop artist of all time,
or just an example. Give me a hip hop example and a rapper
example. That knew exactly.
So people can really think about what you're
get the
talking
difference, get the full difference.
Okay, I liked how you deciphered that. Hip hop artist is someone that I'd say they're pretty genreless.
Give me an example.
give me
an artist out here that give you more.
J. Cole.
Okay.
Is it bad if I don't know who that is?
Kind of.
Wow.
I don't know who that is.
Really
You are so white, bro.
Yeah,
I'm very
that's
white.
A thing.
Yeah. How about somebody else? Give me, throw me a freaking.
Try
bone
to give
over
a
here.
name that he would know. That's sad that he don't. I don't know how the fuck he don't know J. Cole's, but hey, give him a more common name that you know that he would know.
Shit.
I'm a 30-year-old white guy.
Okay.
You've seen where I live.
What about Ken?
I'm from Delco too.
I know you are.
What about Ken? What about Ken?
Ken.
Kendrick.
You read my mind. I was gonna say Kendrick, but
It's another person I don't know, but I know the name. So, all right.
Oh, you just know the name.
I know
Kendrick
the
Lamar.
name.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know some of the
I
name.
don't know any of his music.
Hip hop.
You do know his music. You just got to hear it again, and we got to tell you the most popular song. We do that later on.
The things that decipher Kendrick and J. Cole from
like
your Lil Pumps.
That's what I'm about to say. Your
Lil
Kodak
Peoples
Black
and
your.
It's funny that I don't know.
But
you say you know.
So we learn
and Blueface and all that.
They're rappers. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
They're here for the chains.
I just named you rappers just now.
Yeah. Okay.
Kodak Black, fucking Blueface, all them. They're just rappers.
Kendrick, J.
and
Cole, people who have an actual.
They have an art.
Yes.
They have a meaning. It's
a
a craft. Yes, perfect.
All right, now I bring this guy up all the time. He's one of my favorite musicians of all time, Lil Dicky. Which one is he? A
I
rapper?
love him. He's a fucking.
Which one is
I
he?
think he's more comedian.
He's a fucking comedian.
But he knows the game.
Yeah.
Like he knows everything in the music industry, but in my eyes, he's more of a comedian. Because when you're a comedian, you can do anything. You can even go into the singing, having potential of singing, being good at singing, and doing your own thing. Like fucking Wayne Brady was one of them, but he was also a singer, actual singer. But when he came into comedian, he showed you how the comedian singing and just playing that part is good. Dicky is one of the best. He is the best, not one.
Comedic
he
rappers?
is the best. Yes, easily. There's no other.
He's on, honestly.
You can't give me another one.
And he's like super serious about it.
Yes.
He's hilarious about it, but he's super serious.
And that's what made it funny.
You know what separates a hip hop artist from a rapper? Setting yourself apart and having your own individual brand. You know
I like
what
that.
I mean,
I like that.
And you give yourself a you give yourself a name. You put yourself out there. You push it. You push your career instead of just the fact that you are a rapper. Like that's supposed to get you somewhere. Where that gets you is people help you find these cool beats, and then you make 2 to 3 hit songs, and then you get an advance, and then you spend it all on chains and cars and getting turned up, and then you're broke in 4 years. That's a rapper.
So who's that guy? Oh, I can't remember the song in the 90s that everybody was dancing to.
You're about to bring up a motherfucking Digital Underground by.
You're talking about the Humpty Dance?
Yeah.
I love the Humpty Dance. But no, Can't Touch This. MC Hammer.
MC.
So would he be
MC,
a
I'm about to
rapper?
say yes. I don't think so, but
No,
I feel like
because the culture
he's
was
broke.
different back then.
yes, it was different back then.
Culture
Exactly.
was different back then. He was more in the disco.
I feel
scene,
you. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If anything, pop.
right,
More, yeah,
right. He
more
was
than,
dancing. He was
Yeah.
making all the moves, all that shit. But he just
He just.
yeah. It's I kind of lost train of thought on that one.
All right, how about this? How'd you get into music?
Um,
Specifically, rap. Obviously, becoming a hip hop artist. How did you come to be that?
Real quick, before you say that, real quick, because this is the difference I want to hear. Now, hip hop artists, okay? If you're stating yourself as a hip hop artist, then, for example, the song we're about to make right now, I'm not going to leak nothing
Fire.
out. I know it's about to be fire. I'm not going to leak nothing out, but this shit's going to be
The
fire.
song's called Popcorn Chicken. Can't wait to come out.
Fire.
But the swag that we about to do on this would not be considered hip hop.
Nah.
So now, like for me, example, I don't consider because I'm doing more R&B, soul, and all that. But I can do hip hop and all that. I just consider myself as an artist
Yeah, exactly.
because I can do even movies if I want to and be an actor, or I can do certain things. I can just be an artist in every different standpoint.
Right.
That's why I consider the word artist.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when you say hip hop artist, I agree that's what you are. But even to the style that we're doing and some of the styles that I hear in your music, it don't all fall into hip hop.
Not at all.
So are you? Let's rephrase this question: are you a hip hop artist particularly, or are you an artist in general?
I'm an artist in general. I draw, I paint.
You see my point. So when that's why I wanted to make sure I say this because I didn't want you to pinpoint something and make the fans believe that you're just a hip hop artist because you're literally pinpointing something that you are. You feel me? But I'm trying to say that, and like I see you, I know your energy, I know all that. You feel me? And you have the same type energy that I have.
Right.
But the difference with you and me is that you know how to keep it at hold. You don't know how to. You would never let it fall off on you, especially when you're in the studio. Right. You know you want to keep it to the highest extent. I'm still working on that because again I don't trust myself as much as I do. But what do you, in your own perspective? Again, I need you to re-explain yourself. When you said you're a hip-hop artist, when you're actually an artist, and when you say and when you explain yourself, I want them to know what other things that you actually do to make you, and particularly the main word of artist.
Okay, rewind real quick. I'm going to gather all that. So I would say I'm a hip-hop, like, enthusiast.
Okay.
Let me
There
put
we go.
that,
There we go.
put that
I like
out,
that.
out there first. I come from hip hop. I come from watching people rap in the living room to going into the studio and just being around the entire culture, you know what I mean? And just seeing all of it and not knowing until, so like your original question was, when did I start making music?
No, how did you get into?
How did I
making
get
music?
into it? My lifestyle is hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Hip hop is basically our culture. It's our outlet, one way or another. It's
What about R&B? Because that's why I'm running through that revenue.
I would keep that in the same realm as hip hop because it was just another branch. Not everybody was picking up the mic and rapping over the record breaks and all that. You know what I mean? Some people were singing. There was people singing on the corner. There was duet groups and quartets.
That's scatting.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. It can be whatever I want it to be.
Listen, I did vocal jazz in the fucking school and everything, so I did all the skit and scat, so I know exactly what all that is.
Let's
skit and
figure out,
scat.
Oh,
let's
let's
figure
go
out
ahead.
what this is.
Go do your thing real quick. Can I explain?
Yeah. George Killian's Irish Red should be a sponsor. Go ahead, Jermaine.
All right,
Why do we choose this?
Real quick, I choose this beer for my man's right here because, again, I'm gonna go back off of the energy he has every time he walk in this bitch ass place, even if I'm upset, hyper, sad.
Yo, don't
anything.
call my place a bitch ass place though. I love
no,
it.
no. I just talk different. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I'm a little upset right now.
I know you gonna say that.
You
but
know what? Jermaine, you're out.
Listen.
Fellas!
Listen. Hold up. Listen to me. What I'm trying to say, okay? Because I'm in a depressed state. You feel me? So don't get it fucked up. I do come here to relieve myself out of the depressed state, but I don't revive myself as I should be doing when I do come here. That's other reasons that need to be explained, but nobody's business.
Right.
But back to the point of why I got this is because from his energy and in his music. It might not say the right word, but you'll be killing it.
Okay.
You feel me? So that's why I got this for my man.
Cheers to that
My
one.
man.
Thank you again for watching that YouTube clip. If others like it, remember that like and subscribe button. If you have questions
Press it.
for us, go to our website and you can find our email, lovingthem@gmail.com. You can also see other YouTube clips, highlights, previews to other clips, and behind-the-scenes features. If you want to listen to our podcast, go to anywhere where you listen to your podcast. And you can find Love and Then What there.